play. Oh, suaranya lupa ya. Bentar. Suaranya ini. Close.
First of all, I just want to thank 2K TV for
Skip.
Up next, the Raptors take. Welcome everyone, let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hey Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Thank you, DA. Here are the five for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Birch in at the center position. And for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guard. See players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the off right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And you spend the off season on that challenge.
The season never really ends.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
Lowry. Birch. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. Siakam up top, guarded by Tatum. Siakam misses. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. Greg, there are signs coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts.
How do you change screen in NBA?
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Lowry has the open look. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Williams can't get it to go. Toronto trailing. Left side Lowry. Over Smart. Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
There's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Hustle points count just like any other. That's a great.
Wait, hold on.
Great play.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
No.
Van Vliet passes to Lowry. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Misses for 3.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And one.
That one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Celtics have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting
Green boy.
80% of their free throw.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Jabari Parker comes in for Jason Tatum. Fournier is checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Cobb in for Marcus Smart. Siakam's shot is off.
He has gone ice
Dari
cold
Bonel.
this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Here's B. Oh, good on the three.
Bau.
Raptors trail by 3. Siakam outside.
Jadi kena sih.
Here's Watanabe.
Nggak bisa Ibon.
Fournier.
Tinggal lari.
Shaken up. Here's Boston. Here's Thompson. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Celtics lead by 5. Raptors shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The drive by Siakam. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Oh, great concentration from Siakam. Takes the hit, yet his eyes never leave the rim.
It's Fournier on the wing. He kicks to Cobb.
Astaga.
And there it is for him. And a look at the #1 overall pick in the draft, Hendricks Cobb, an incredible athlete who has the potential to be a game changer for this team.
Born in New Jersey but grew up in Louisiana, Cobb has been used to the spotlight for a long time. He has all the tools of a superstar in short order.
Untung nggak masuk.
Boston leading by 5. Fournier, that's for 2. And it's Boston with another.
You can't leave someone open around Cobb. When you do, he makes sure to hurt you for that mistake.
Masih kode pertama, santai lah ya.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Outside Flynn.
No.
Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Boston's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since
Udah, screen lah. Open parah. No contest.
Raptors trail by 10. Flynn the pass to Watanabe.
Tinggal nunggu overallnya naik doang.
Here's Flynn.
Nggak.
No
Bau.
good again that time. Has to be from deep
Yeah.
three-point range, and no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a
Nggak
ticket
beda.
to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna give bench.
Here's Siakam and
Nice
Parker
block.
with the block.
Now
here's Cobb. 11 points for him in that last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. There's a minute left in the first. Here's Parker. Buries it down low. And the
Nggak bisa gitu nge-screen yang
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Now Siakam. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And so he's got 10, setting the floor for the Raptors. They got Siakam. Ari out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Watanabe in at the small forward.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block.
Padahal sebelumnya 28 poinnya. Sekarang cuma 5. Nggak kebagian apa-apa sih.
Now here's Boucher. He's tightly guarded. 5 to shoot. For 3, VanVleet
just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Kan kalau gak usah nge-rebound enak, lari, siap nembak udah.
This is it to Watanabe. Lowry with the ball. VanVleet looking around. This one for 3. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Some tough
Coba lewat.
offensive sets. They want to
Lewat benar nih.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Love the strength on that drive by
Nggak
Fred.
karma sih
VanVleet.
itu, beda.
He is tough and he's aggressive.
Walker the pass to B. The kick out to
Nggak
Tatum.
bisa kena blok.
Here's B. Those 3 pointers off the mark.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Pass to Lowry.
Awas, Tatum.
Toronto working the ball around now. Now here's Boucher, guarded by Tatum.
No. Oke.
VanVleet against Tatum. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
They second to spare. Fred proves it time and time again. The man is an absolute gamer.
Udah 16 woi.
Fred VanVleet,
Ah.
a weapon from the outside, has a great shot that he can pull up at a moment's notice. He's consistent on catch and shoots as
Yo,
well
oh.
as off the dribble.
High arcing shot. Count that bucket.
Turnover.
VanVleet's got 11 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Thompson passes to B.
Harus mundur ke 3 point banget kah?
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Harus banget kah? Kalau bisa 2 gitu di dalam.
Are from D.
You're right, GA. That's the #1 part of his offense, of his game right now. He can
lewat.
shoot it deep, but he also can drive it.
Nice.
He shoots a low field goal percentage from those shots because of the distance.
Iya,
But I love
open
Fred
loh.
VanVleet. He knows how to play.
Sumpah,
Tatum
nggak jelas.
dishes to Brown.
Ya,
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
How about the
Seopen
timing and
itu
hustle?
nggak masuk.
Tatum earns his team some second
Makin
chance
aneh.
points.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look
Blok.
good.
Benar.
Siakam's shot is off.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been
Hah,
there.
wah pojok banget.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Shot block ditahan. Harus ada yang trigger. Tapi nggak mau lipat Simon. Ini masuk.
Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for Boston.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you're in a good position here at the break. What do you tell?
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after
Nah,
halftime as
masih
the
apa itu?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the. Boston ends up going with a new group.
Dibangun terus sih.
Outside Flynn. Yes,
Masuk
that goes
loh.
in. Flynn's got 8 points.
Buat lu.
For Boston, they've gone
Yo.
5 of 12. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And Toronto making a change here. Siakam's checked in. Today, Greg,
Yeah.
we see a lot more friendly rivalry.
Cepetan.
Does that bother you?
Not at
No.
all. I mean, people
Clean.
like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more
Defensive
bitter.
break belum?
I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see
Ah,
the other
so.
top players around the country. So I think that
Mampus lu, Kom.
was one reason why you didn't have a
Mampus.
closeness with guys that, unless you were on the same team.
Toronto's gone downtown to launch since halftime. They've missed
Yang penting
5 of
shot
their 9
goalnya.
attempts out there.
Jangan di gua.
Ripped away. 4-on-3 break.
It's mine.
Here's B.
Hai.
Drains
Oh,
it from
kirain
beyond
nggak akan
the arc.
masuk.
B's got
Padahal telat.
And seeing Junior out there again, I was impressed with his time on the floor in his debut. Showed that he could pick his spots and contribute to this team.
Junior did not miss a beat when he came into the game, did he, Greg? Exactly the debut this team was hoping to see from him.
Screen dong.
B, covered by Flynn. And Thompson kicks to Parker. Here's B.
Oke, nice.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 22 points for him.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Thompson against Siakam.
Lock.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won most improved player in the league in 2019. As we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward. Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
And one.
Let's
go.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half.
Point play dong.
High
Ya
percentage
kali.
shots, playing smart with the lead.
Tatum, he's checked in for Parker.
Ya kali
You
enggak kan.
can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim.
Bedanya
Very
30.
strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Siakam, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Tristan
Nggak
Thompson.
bisa santai dikit apa
You know,
tangannya?
we see every year 1 or 2 guys drafted toward the end of
Nggak
the
usah
first round
maksa-maksa blok, kita
contribute
skip.
well for their team. But Pascal Siakam has gone
Rugi yang
well
ada.
beyond that.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean,
Nah,
about
nice.
40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great
Enggak lah,
rebounder.
enggak akan komik kok.
Here's Flynn. 10 points for him. Pass to Watanabe.
Enggak ada kating-katingan.
Back to Flynn.
Wah,
Siakam trying to free
reverse.
himself up. A nice
Okay.
shot by Flynn.
Oke.
Flynn's got 9 points here in the second half. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3.
Kalau di sana nggak.
And Cobb gets it to go.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Lowry passes to Flynn.
Nggak usah change. Nggak butuh.
Back to Lowry. Takes the 3.
Nggak usah rebound. Nggak usah rebound. Nggak usah rebound. Harus ingat.
Tatum's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Nice
Wah,
ball
salah.
movement by Boston.
Salah.
And the
Salah
rejection
malah mencet.
by
Minta
Lowry.
passing.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors.
No.
Passes to Lowry. Here's the 3. That one no good. And it's Boston the other way.
Tempatnya.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Belakang passing.
B, the pass to Thompson. It's rolled in by Watanabe. Watanabe's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Nggak akan.
Siakam
Nggak
outside.
akan buzzer. Trust me. Trust me. Iya.
Just 3 on the clock. And foul on the shot.
Apa
So
sih?
he'll get a chance at the
Dari
line.
tadi nafsu mulu tangannya.
It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Sekarang ngedorong.
People have been surprised by Siakam's
Ngelapus
offense.
jadinya kan,
What I'm
jadi-
surprised
jadi
about
foul.
is the efficiency.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Kemba
Nggak pernah
Walker
masuk ya.
firing on all cylinders for the Boston Celtics. He's at the quarter.
Impossible.
Now let's take a look at our assist
30
of the game
lah
presented by
PG-nya.
State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork.
Yeah,
Some of the
seperti
most
starter kan.
spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today.
Lewat.
As we get going in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Bembry. Johnson is out there with
Bagus.
Rodney Hood. Then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Lowry in at the point guard.
And this was Lowry's go-to when he first entered the league, that
Oh,
mid-range
okay.
jumper.
Ada PG
The
sekarang.
Celtics shooting at 46%,
Oh.
making some buckets.
Karena kok ya udah.
To the middle, here's B. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's 27 points for B.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Lowry. 2
Nah, itu
points.
Lowry
That one
lepas
goes.
mulu apa sih?
Lowry's got 4 points in
Siapa
the
sih yang
quarter.
ngedikin?
He's a great finisher for a player his size. When Kyle Lowry gets a
Nih.
step to the hoop, he's going for the bucket.
Wow.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. To
Nih.
the inside.
Nah, kan
B,
gitu.
and he drops in the way up off the glass. B's got 29 in the game.
Assists
Screen cutting,
like that
screen
have
cutting.
typified
Simple.
their effort today.
Ini ada
Terrific
lari-larian.
ball movement.
Lowry for 3.
Lowry-nya lepas mulu apa sih?
No good on the shot.
Walaupun emang
Man,
gak
at what
masuk,
point
tetap aja
do you
lepas.
blame the play calling
Brown.
more than the player?
Oh, bukan sih, bro.
Hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Then breathe the pass to Lowry.
Nggak akan lewat.
With some arc, he can't get it to go.
Here.
Boston takes it the other way.
Nggak nyampe, belum
Here's
nyampe
B.
ngendang ya. Oh, udah ding.
Finishes the break with a slam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's
Oh,
an
standing
impressive
dang yang
finish.
belum.
He is just unwilling to
30-an.
settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with
Open
points.
banget. Ya. Apa sih Lowry-nya?
Lowry kicks
No.
to Embry.
Oke,
And the
aman,
Raptors
aman.
miss again. Celtics have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the
Jangan,
fourth
jangan.
quarter so far. B, covered by Baines. B, the pass to Pritchard.
Jangan kesini lagi
Shot
dong.
clock at 6. For 3, sinks the
Nice.
three-pointer.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue
Bikin assist dong.
to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted.
Eh.
You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of the...
Iya. Diganti. Atas sudah 31 sih poin, cukup lah.
Outside Flynn.
Itu pojok.
Last year, LeBron, as we know, Steve, broke Derek Fisher's record for most postseason wins. Talk about
Yeah,
the weight of
coba.
that accomplishment.
You know, Kevin,
That's
let's take
good,
those
man.
two players. Start off with Derek Fisher. Give him a lot of credit. As a role player, he was on some great teams and contributed.
Kontes lah.
Unbelievable to have that.
Dapat
record.
ribuannya dong.
And then on the flip side,
Kiri.
LeBron James was on some great teams.
Okay,
And he
nice one.
was the reason they were great teams because he's one of the greatest players of all times. Two different type of players, but both are very impressive.
Flynn the pass to Trent. And he's
Waduh.
on that shot, but he's got the chance to
Padahal
pick up
bloknya
points at the
kena.
line.
Wow, they've made
Tapi
every
malah
free
di-foul
throw here
satunya.
in the second half.
That one misses.
Nice.
Boston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth
Ayo,
and
udah
been
sini, sini,
successful
sini,
3
sini.
times. Pritchard passes to B. Here's Parker.
Yuk, balik. Ya,
The pass to B.
telat
Johnson
dong.
over to help. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ojale
Wih,
passes to B.
wih. Udah shot clock baru passing.
By Johnson.
Hai,
Raptors
enak
shooting here in
banget.
the fourth quarter around 41%.
Over
Pass to Trent.
ngurangin kan.
Here's Bembry. Johnson outside. Offensive rebound.
Iya, ternyata nggak
Jacks up
dibawa.
a 3. That shot off. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved
Here.
offensively, it has a way of helping
Masuklah.
you on the defensive side as well.
Rondo shooting for the game at 42%.
Kurang.
Bembry the pass to Trent.
Wih ya.
And the basket is good.
Yes,
mental
and
decline.
with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
When you
Jangan
shoot
telat
this
lah.
well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shot.
No, it's mine.
Kevin, they were lethal from deep.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for B.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Johnson outside. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Udah bener ya kan nggak usah ribuan.
Here's Ojale.
Jangan.
Pass to Cornette.
Udah kosong padahal.
Here's Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. No good from
What?
Got a
Bisa-bisanya.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Sudah begitu gak masuk anjir, very late lagi.
Coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Wah,
The
gara-gara.
basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Emang masuk tadi N1. Minta.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Sini white boy.
Passes it to B. There's the triple.
Oh,
Bucket's good.
bazar boy.
Chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Green gitu.
Around at all. They were focused, relentless, they got the job done.
Mantap emang
So it's
penutupnya.
Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to.
Berapa sih bisanya? Dan mana shotnya? Sebenarnya kali ya. Masih kurang sih kalau mau. Nanti lagi dulu. Practice dulu. Biar dapat badge. Badge itu penting.
Hey, what you working on?
Kosong ya. Jadi lu serius jadi gitu aja. Wah, dengar. Trot. Udah masuk jelas. Dan kira kalau dipasangnya sama si Kemba lagi. Iya, panjang umur Kembanya tuh.
We gotta keep teams from getting easy baskets on the break. So let's focus on that transition D. Let's get into some transition defense work.
Janji, survive. Oke. Oh, oke. Ada Kemba nggak apa-apa, tapi sama Tatum nggak apa-apa. Oke. Asal ada Tatumnya. Udah di screen boy. Kena blok nih. No. Selalu. Ini jelek sih. Pasti itu. No. Ah. Step back. Kobe. Enggak deh. Kira bakal masuk. Oh. Nggak ada cutting sini, nggak ada. Nggak boleh. Oke, nice rebound. Kemba guna juga ya. Open. Dari live open gitu, layup gak masuk sih, serius. Enak tuh. Salah bisa. Nih. Lasuan. Sabar Kemba, gak usah nafsu. Pengen screen bisa gak sih? And one. Nice. Ini sih berarti kan? Ini sih udah mix. Nggak guna dong. Oh, pada making doang sih. Tetap aja. Ini sih nggak ada mix. Nah, corner 3 nih. Yoi. Aduh. Yuh. Dua kali doang sini. Apa sih kok gak masuk? 3 kali loh. Wih, mabok sini. Wih, wah, nggak jelas ini ringnya nih. Salah ini ringnya. Shooting lagi dong. Oke. Lewat. Hahaha, salah. Kok kayaknya nggak percaya ya sama Kemba. Oke, aman ternyata. Trust issue saya sama Kemba. Oh, kasih deh. Jos. Tapi kalau skor sendiri 2 ya. No. Kemba dulu deh. Kemba lagi. Kemba mulu apa sih? Awas coach. Ganggu. Untung nggak turnover. Awas. Nggak usah finishing deh, shooting aja. Finishing udah full masalahnya. Masuk sana. Biar playmaking. Untuk playmakingnya. Yoi. Nggak akan keburu. Oh, dikasih Kemba. Mau sampai kapan? Udah setengah lapang gitu dikejar. Udah, tugas lu setengah lapang doang. Bintang 3 ya not bad. Oh, dia playmaking. Kira syutingnya masih. Oke, first one to the pull up 3-pointer. Terus balik. Udah corner banget. Terus oke, dari 3-pointer nggak masuk. Lah kok gak kehitung? Skornya kok cuma 1? Hah? Tahek? Wih, ngebug kah? Skornya cuma 1 gitu? Tadi pada masuk kan? Wah, nggak bener nih. Tuh, itu masuk loh. Wah, nggak bener. Itu nggak dihitung. Nggak jelas.
Great energy in practice. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work.
Kombonya gimana sih? Iya. Lepas nggak tuh? Pengen ngendang, woi. Ngalangin. Ya. Kosong mana ya? Ada yang kosong banget kah? Oh, ini.
Need some help?
Boleh nih some help. Gimana? Iya. Kameranya kemana? Nembaknya kemana? Coba ya, lanjut.
For giving me this opportunity, and I want to thank all my supporters and thank all my followers and all my subscribers. Next year, I'm gonna try to be the first legend. You know, we're gonna.
Whatever.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Skip. Not interest today though.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA G8.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much.
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. And now the
Heroes.
opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guard. Down the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. And the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history
Kalau
of
di Rose
champions.
nggak injek
to
gimana
win.
ya?
So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well.
Gila lo ngegeterin gitu. Goyangnya nggak jelas banget. Parah.
Good point. Cobb's checked in for Kemba Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2 guard.
4x4,
And
16.
Burks hits 2 free throws.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripes right now. They keep fouling him and he keeps making them.
Lawannya di Ros. Sorry, telat.
Connects on the 17-footer.
And they say the mid-range J is a dying shot, but Cobb enjoys knocking it down from there.
Nah, lo.
Rose passes to Burks. Noel dishes to Burks.
Pola ini.
And he could not get that one to go.
Pasti.
On the contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Pasti udah foul, udah pasti.
Take it right at the D.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Jabari Parker's checked in for the Celtics. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Boston leading by 5. Outside Fournier. Passes it to B.
Duh, gak usah gitu juga, bisa nggak?
Shot from the top of the key. Here's Thompson. No good.
Bau.
Big T that time from Gibson.
Just doing the job on the backdoor.
No, alah lewat.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
That's a really
Belum assist, belum poin, belum rebound, belum blok apapun.
right to the rack.
Parker passes
Jadi
to
gimana?
pass to Cobb.
Oskom,
Lets it go from the wing.
lihat.
Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the next game
Susah lah. Nggak ngerti.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Raptors.
Yeah, and in that
No.
game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring
Okay,
role
mantap.
players who can step
Harus juga
up
masuk.
when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Knicks. Trailing by
Elah.
coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well,
Kocen.
team that's feeding off the
parah.
technology, you have to bring
Chance-nya
your A game, and they didn't do
tak
that.
jelas, udah ada gitu.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
The teardrop, Noel. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance balls.
Nggak ada.
You know
Iya.
we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets are always the result of that extra effort.
B. Knicks with the rebound.
Right now trying to get
Capek sih.
into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make
Kok minta
anything
chance?
go down.
Rose
Anak
hits the bucket.
Pukimah.
I'll tell you, defensively, this is a tough task.
Ya,
You
Allah.
can play Rose to try and take
Iso,
it to the
iso,
rack,
iso.
and then he pulls it up on you. In the in-between game, what are you going to do?
B is covered by Rose. The
Nah.
shot's good from B.
Lebih enak mana
And
iso.
the Celtics lead by 2.
And of course, we know the history
PPG-nya
between Cobb
30,
and Jr.
mantep gitu.
These two seem to have their fates intertwined. They're always going to be
Yes.
connected.
And Greg, now the two
Iso lagi, iso.
playing for the
Wah.
same side. They've been competitive for so long, so it's nice to see them join forces.
Aduh,
Over to the
malah
wing.
begitu.
And there's the pass to B.
Iso.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Ya,
And it
what the
doesn't
fuck,
even
Kel?
fall either.
What the fuck?
Garrett with the ball. Defended now by Fournier.
Kau minta.
And oh boy, a lot of try, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Jabari Parker.
This is who RJ Barrett
Capek.
Greg, you really began to emerge and got in the national.
Ya dia 79 lah.
Scene at
Jelas dong,
UNLV, but you
pasti
started your
kalah.
college career at
Perawan.
Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of
jadi
Portland, and they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
On the floor for Boston.
untung masuk.
We've got
Nggak masuk
B.
tahu aku sama.
Jason Tatum is out there with Smart. Then it's Williams. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. Payton dishes to Burks. Inside, here's Randall. Lays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 10.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
And one drops for him. And that's now 6
Mainnya bareng
points for
Tatum
B.
kan enak.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Nggak ada tadi.
Payton passes to Randall. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Jangan.
Randall's got the lead, back up to 10 now for
Itu ada si Kemba.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand.
Apa
This guy
dipasin,
has
Bang,
been
Bang?
lights out.
Walker, bounce pass. Smart passes to B. Back to Smart.
Nah lo,
Over Burks.
pusing nggak tuh?
Ball's knocked loose. The kick out to Tatum. And the three ball is good. He's got 8.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
The Knicks leading by 7. So here's Burks.
Mampus.
His last
Nah,
outing, he
skill
had 8
galau.
points.
Enak kan?
And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's B.
Kurang maju.
They get it back. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Tinggal maju dikit
Hard trying to
doang.
keep Williams off the
Tapi
board.
bedanya
He makes it
jauh
a
banget ya.
mission to keep possessions alive.
Back to Payton.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Here's B.
Wah,
And the rebound goes
nggak
to the
bisa sih
Knicks.
finishing
Randall's got 4
di
rebounds
pen
now
gitu nggak bisa.
tonight.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he
No.
can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Kurang maju lagi.
B. He's defended by Randall. Here's B.
Masuklah.
Plenty of room to knock down the shot. B's got 8 points. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Robinson kicks to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Bobbed up there for Robinson.
Belum.
That shot
Oke, nice
good.
rebound.
Celtics trail by 3.
Smart.
Pass to B. There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. Takes a shot at the elbow.
Enak tuh.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in.
Si
This guy
Mijem.
is hot, hot.
Dribble behind the back.
Walker against Payton.
Angkat.
Wants to get it to Robinson.
Paul.
Shooting
Pasti.
foul as the
Pasti,
whistle
pasti.
blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Endorse, the Knicks have made it
Alah,
clear they see
baru juga mau
Mitchell
kejar.
Robinson as one of their key young players moving forward.
So would I, Greg, if I had a quick twitch 7-footer with the shot blocking abilities, the defensive instincts, and this guy is putting in the time to grow his game on the
Jangan idiot
offensive
lagi.
end. Listen, Mitchell Robinson's going to be a problem in this league.
Thompson
nggak bisa,
right
gila,
side.
nggak
It's
bisa.
Fournier on the wing. His first shot coming late, and it's Boston
Very
with
nice.
another.
This guy is more than capable as a ball handler. Fournier,
Lihat lagi.
navigating his way around the defense.
Goes up at the stripe. Barrett.
Nice rebound. Here. I'm open.
When it's all said and done,
Ah,
rebounding
kan
might
lead
tell a story in this
poin.
game. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Oh, gua cuma 2, nggak apa-apa.
Robinson up top.
Oke. Bisa nyicil. No. No.
From 20 feet out.
Di screen berapa kali coba?
Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint, here's Thompson.
Nice
And
one.
Thompson throws it down.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Bounce pass from Rose. Noel passes to Robinson.
Wih,
And here's Rose.
di screen sama Tatum.
24-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And let's not forget about
Here.
the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
You gotta love his
Yeah.
hustle, leaving
Yeah.
the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Nggak akan lah.
And no good that time. And so it's
Kosong
Boston.
aja susah di kontes gitu.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team. New group in for the Celtics. Jabari Parker's checked in.
Wih, enggak, 3 poinnya beda 2 doang.
Tatum.
Nggak terlalu
Fournier
jauh.
comes in for Williams. Cobby's checked in for Smart. And B's subbed in for Walker. Barrett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Capek, foul terus.
That's on Evan Fournier.
Well,
5 kali
RJ
foul
Barrett
mampus.
comes with an aggressiveness and assertiveness.
Keluar
This guy
dah.
wants to capitalize on the defender's mistake. Nice.
And so he hits both.
And playing alongside
Nggak ada
Zion
makernya lagi.
Williamson at Duke makes it hard to stand out with your athleticism, but make no mistake about it, RJ Barrett is a big-time athlete.
And Greg,
Assist
maybe
dong.
as impressive as what he brings from a physical standpoint is his commitment to put in the work, his understanding of what's required to be successful at the NBA. This guy has not only the
Change.
physical tools, but the
Nice.
mental makeup and the
Nice.
work habits to be great.
Ini bantu.
George Gibson
Nah,
is
kan
out there with nerve
nggak jadi.
well.
Nggak ada yang rebound, nggak jadi.
Then there's
Nggak guna.
Alec Burks. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Pos.
B, who's covered by Rose. Pass to Fournier.
Main boy. Itu ada yang udah ngepost.
Here's B.
And one.
Free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you
Sumpah,
convince
lihat.
Strong that you've drafted and developed
Geter-geternya
to
gak
stay
jelas
on
banget.
side?
Parah.
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can
Mana
be
fitranya belum full
box
lagi.
office. You can be a superstar in a small
Change.
market and
Change.
have name recognition,
Change.
because
Change.
of the era we play in. And
Ini agak minta beli
I
down.
think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a
Wah, iya, main post up.
team around them. I think that is
Ya, I know.
your
Pasti kalah kok.
saving grace. If you
Nggak
can
usah kasih
prove
ngomong.
that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint.
Top.
B, who's covered by Rose. Here's Tatum.
Oh.
Gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, how about Jason Tatum's rookie season in the heat and the crucible
Tatum
of the
PPG-nya 14
playoffs?
setengah.
This guy rose to the level of the
Banyakan
pressure.
gua, anjir.
Incredible.
Peyton, he's checked in for Burks. Here's Peyton. He has 6. Kicks it to Gibson. Pass to Noel.
Hey,
And here is Peyton.
hampir aja.
Noel passes to Rose. No good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
And they
Cobb.
hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
And Cobb gets it to go.
Nice.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Peyton finds Rose. New York
Bang,
moving it
bang
around.
geser bang.
Good D by Thompson.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense.
And one!
Inhibits him from completing the play.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half,
3-point play.
seeming like they're just getting away from it here
Oh,
in the
jelas.
second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And New York making a change. Ryzen's checked in. Rose scanning the floor.
Terus.
It's over Cobb. Rose with another miss. Celtics on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now. No good from B. Knicks trail by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Iya, New York Knicks butuh.
There's 48 seconds left.
Nggak ada chance-chance. Bodo amat.
And contact on
Best
the
week
shot,
done,
so
Pak.
he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Doris, while he's kind of welcomed the spotlight of playing in New York, off the court, RJ Barrett more of a home
Nice
run.
rebound.
Right, and I love that because this is a young man
Hey,
who's
Tum.
committed to his craft. All of his
Ayaw padahal
energy is
ya.
on becoming
Nanggung.
the best NBA player he can possibly be. But Greg, 100% correct. He's got the temperament and maturity to face the pressure of New York.
Now
Block
here's
dong.
Rose. D right on him. Noel against Thompson.
Hey.
Lets a floater go, and it's laid in by Peyton. Peyton's got 8 points.
And I'll tell you, pull out the floater when necessary. Elfrid Payton pretty.
Outside Tatum.
Ini,
Down
itu.
low. B, and he converts the layup. That's now 22 points
Diignore
for
awalnya.
B.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus
Yo.
all night long.
Guys,
Kom.
that's just
Yang bener aja, Kom.
He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's the Boston
20
Celtics.
berharga.
13 points up. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first
Oh,
guy
jelas.
out of the two-guard
P.
spot, but he shows here that he can
bukan.
dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well,
Dewa.
Guys, a good chance for
Tinggal
them
2
to slow
detik
it
bro.
down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. Saw the opportunity to put this
ada
away
menang
and
sih.
did not turn it down.
yeah,
Oke.
playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your
ada kan
team
pengennya.
every single night.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it
Screen
isn't
dong.
how they came into the game.
No doubt.
Ilegal
They were a
screen.
little tight for
Minta
much of the
screen tapi
game. Now they're in
diilegalin.
a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And so it's
GG.
Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any
Nice.
chance to
Dapat
lift their
bench
team
lagi.
up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and
Andersman. Oke. Wih, lumayan. 1625 per 1 event. Gini aja. Ini deh. Oh enggak. Ya. Insentivitasnya butuh. Gini aja gimana? Oke. Oke. 3 point contest champion enggak terlalu enggak. 3 point shoot made per 3 point apa sekali doang? Kalau per 3 point enak sih. 3 point aja deh. Badge. Ini ya.
Ain't no one man struggle above another. A new 24 hours time to work on all my trouble. I'm tired of hustling, trying to make my money double. Need changes in my life, gotta get up out that bubble. I gotta get it right now. Look, you waiting, I'm being patient. The clock is racing. I can't have no time wasted.
Apa sih? Oh, pick and roller. Bilang juga jangan pick and roller gitu.
Put a price up on my time. Finally figured out what I'ma do with my life. The purpose of this life ain't to work, be sleeping and living more for I. Cause you never know what the future holds, what tomorrow brings. The best day of your life, but that lady sing what I mean. We can't last till infinity.
Ini aja kali ya.
Leaving behind nothing but artifacts and memories. So when I'm gone, how will they remember me? Hope it's for positive and not negativity. Was I a leech? Or a source of energy, I'm working on my legacy. I gotta get it right now. Look, you waiting, I'm being patient. I can't have no time wasted. It's a whole lot of time in the day. We can put it to use or let it waste away, huh? What
Apa ya?
do with the life we've been given? Find out what you like, what you want, just stick with it. Just make a decision, regardless of circumstances. You gotta roll with it. They told me ask for it, work toward it, and get it. Only looking forward, the past is already written. Looking to the future. I'm working to get to my destination.
Position. Bentar, bukan dulu ini. Lah. Kan enak segar, anginnya masuk. 3 point dulu lah. 80. Quickness kan terus. Ambilnya gitu. Ini belajar deh. Biar ada 3 poinnya nggak usah di upgrade lagi, 80 dulu. Coba lihat endorsement. Oh, 100 lagi. Oke. Dulu deh. Praktis. What up, dude? What up?
Good game last night.
Ngedang. Ngedang. Ya mulu sih. Sesusah itu kah gak pendek? Kali coba ya. Aduh, nembak.
Let's go! Phenomenal win. You should be proud of yourselves. Let's get to work so we can keep this positive energy. We gotta keep teams from getting easy baskets on the break. So let's focus on that transition D. All right, let's go.
Masih sama kah trip? Iya. Padahal finishingnya udah gak ada lagi. Aduh, kayak mbaknya mabet daripada open. Masih dapat. Ini sumpah. Playmaking sih ributnya di sini. Pedes cok. Beli makan pas sahur. Ya, tolong. Anda bisa roll, bisa pick and pop, jangan diam pick doang. Kemba lagi on fire banget. Ini gantian. Udah tuh 5. Easy boy. Apa playmaking kan? Bukan berarti untuk fast break, oke. Diam loh. Nggak masuk, turnover -2. Nyalahinnya poin. Oh, astaga. Kan udah aja. Hasil kamu ya. No. Saya nggak masuk. Pepek. Anjim. Kesel banget. Gak usah ganggu, bisa gak sih lu? Nol skornya. Tai sumpah. Tai parah. Mampus lu. Gak bisa bintang 3 sini, nggak akan bisa. Nah, kosong. Jauh loh, itu ngambil step layupnya. Pada tinggi-tinggi sih. Wah, parah. Open gitu. Salah ngasih open. Bodoh amat. Bodoh amat. Ngongeng. Ini di oh. Receiver. What? Wah. What? Gimana? Udah double tap? Yang penting bersih pasnya aja doang kan. Masuknya nggak usah. Oh, malah midshot. Masuklah. Nice. Kanan lagi deh. Anjay. Wah, shoe. Woi. Gak bisa nangkep bola. Oi. Kemba, what's wrong with you, Kemba? The fuck? Kurang T5 ngurangin. Itu udah bintang 3. Double tap loh. Windmill dong. Ya elah kena ambil. Dua flip, brog. Putar balik. Ya. Tuh masuk. Ya elah.
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.
Udah setengah lagi aja nih, cepet banget. Padahal tadi masih baru dapat badge. Daily dulu nih, ngambil bentar. Ngambil daily. Jam harusnya udah sih. Kapan ya? Kemarin. Cek dulu, cek. Siapa tahu oke gitu dapat apa? Masuk. Waduh, kok ngedrop? Nah. Oh. Wah. Dapat apa? Oke. Streamer kok sepi. Ya namanya juga mulai. Semua juga masih mulai dari bawah. Dari nol semua juga. Kecuali emang lu bayar. Gitu. Namanya juga proses kok. Referensi salah. Close. Apa tadi? Unpaid accessories. Dapat apa coba? Tadi ngeklaimnya gimana ya? Atau red? Belum bagus ya? Minggu ini. Iya, belum bagus. Coba lari dulu deh. Lama dulu. Ayolah bintang 3. Pokoknya kan X kiri pokoknya. Nice. Aduh, pada teman-teman up. Gas. Bagi sekarang pasti sampah coba nih. X kiri pokoknya. Kirain kaget ini. Dua kali lagi. Last. Bintang 3 lah. Nice. Dapat pushnya 4 kan? Berapa pushnya? Oh 3. Stamina, battle rope, medicine ball. Medicine ball yang ini kan, battle rope enggak deh, medicine ball aja. Oh nggak belum. Bang, lu umur berapa? Gua masih muda. Gua masih sekolah SMA. Ya. Gua umur tahun ini 18. Kenapa? Gak tau ya. Langsung deh. Nggak bisa cepet gitu. Ih, kok fail? Padahal stamina butuh boy. Lah bintang 3. At least bintang 2 deh. Bolanya transparan anjir. Ya. Seriusan. Berapa sih bintang 3? Trapnya harus berapa? Nice. Nggak apa-apa, cukup. Nomor 3 berarti ya, atau 4 sih. Sip, stamina 3 semua. Vertical box. Box jam. Ini berat gak tuh? Langsung aja deh. Box jam agak susah sih kalau buat bintang 3 setahu gua. Berapa sih trapnya kalau bintang 3? 12 kah? Sip, nice. Satu lagi last. Nice. Sisa 2 ya? Agility udah. Yang belum strength, bench press, squat, dumbbell. Agility, agility holder yang kayak gini nggak bisa ding. Coba deh dulu. Gimana sih? Bisa lah kayak gini berarti. Ya, ini minta 3 berapa sih? Timernya. Wait, harus fokus. Wah, masih 16 detik apa? (14 sampai 13). Oke. Ya, belum. Bintang 2 lagi. Ayo, bisa. Hampir. Ayo. Ya. Nggak apa-apa. Bintang 2 not bad lah. Tinggal strength, squat, dumbbell sama bench press, dumbbell. Bench press agak susah sih. Ini dumbbell enggak sih? Cuman apa gimana sih? Oh. Salah. Oh, oke. Aduh. Iya. Bingung nggak tuh? Ya. Cepetan lah. Oh, dumbbell ternyata bisa lah. Bintang 3 lebih. Amin. Plus 4 gitu. Tadi gak usah warm up lah. Iya, udah mulai getar. Ya. Berapa sih kalau mau put 4 gitu? 14 or tadi berapa? Tadi 14 ya? 15 tadi. Bisa berarti. Iya. Salah. Kok udah lemes ya tangan? Jempol. Jempolnya udah lemes anjir. Ya masih bisa sih, harusnya 14 lebih. Ya. Ayo dong, 15 deh. Ya, woi. 15. Lemes sumpah tangan. Nice, lumayan. Nah, tadi mau klaim di mana ya? Klaim aduh, salah. Tak ribut deh. Daily NBA 2K. How to gue. Gimana coba? Ya, dia semua ada nih. Bentar bawa deh, bentar deh. Udah lama kok. Lah, oh panser ke paus. What? Oh, 2K21X gen. Itu cari yang lain. Salah mau next game. Terus di NBA Store mau kok malah ke NBA Store. Lah, oh udah, bentar, coba dulu ya, nggak apa. Sepi. Ini ya, apa gimana sih? Iya ini kan. Dulu deh. Nggak ada, nggak punya teman, nggak punya. Itu UA kan, Under Armour. Under Armour di mana kan? Gitu tokonya di sini. Kayaknya nggak di sini deh. T-shirt dikunci semua malahan. Layung. Enggak. Under Armour di mana ya? Nggak ada mas. Maaf gitu, maaf gak ada map. Udah di neighborhood please. Nggak bisa ya. Bukan. UA di mana ya tokonya? Apa klaimnya di akhirnya langsung? My team nggak, itu bukan. Tahu lah. Main. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Keep grinding. Shout out to Ronnie 2K, even though he could be a little, a little crazy. I want to shout out my boy.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The blue line mitten before we get...
Hey, Kevin.
It sure has. Thanks, DA. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Celtics. Some changes here for the Celtics. Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. And B's subbed in for Smart. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the
selalu dia mulu yang kalau nggak fall no product.
Right.
New York, and that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those small markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sport. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it's in there.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Teague against Walker. And the shot goes in. Walker's got 8 points. Bucks trail by 3. Middleton outside. Inside. Here's Vincenzo. Bucket is good. 7 points in the game.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good.
Wait. Oh enggak. Kita kira-kira ke mute.
Finding the open man.
Sabar Walker, Mbak. Ya. Bodoh kayak Mbaknya. Nggak sabaran banget.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pick me. Oh, capek.
Here's B. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And their post play
dapat
has been
endorsement lagi.
really solid right off the bat.
And Teague's got the ball here for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And GA
salah.
Middleton over his
Ya
career
salah bener.
on the
Jangan di-shoot
defensive
padahal.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and
80 lo open masih salah. No.
Open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3. Boston's gone 4-7 from 3-point range so far in the first.
2 doang tapi sih.
Nice one there from B. And now it's a 3-point
Oh,
Boston
3.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
Teague can't hit.
Ya, itu gak enak kan kalau open. Nggak boleh. Nggak boleh sange. Nggak boleh.
wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Bucks trail by 6.
Nah, apa mukanya kayak mukanya si Dame gitu anjir. Dame atau Win sih?
To a standstill.
Outside Teague. 5 on the clock.
Foul.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Kok jadi saya yang di bench?
Here's Holiday. He had 19 points in the win against Cleveland. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Jabari Parker is out there with Williams. Then there's B. Then Jaylen Brown. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity, David. Thank you.
Dribble lihat bawah. Hari-hari NBA loh. Masa dribble lihat bawah.
The score is what it is.
Smart passes to B. They get it again. Williams. That misses off the backboard. Bucks trail by 4. Shot from the wing. And Drew Holiday. The Bucks.
Wait. Kita matiin dulu. sekarang minggu ya.
Get on the assist by Giannis. Holiday's got his first points of the night.
And we're seeing some great ball movement.
Poinnya 0 anjir. Sebisanya.
Brown kicks to Parker.
Capek.
Back to Brown. B defended by DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Taken away by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Open low.
And he trains the 3. Good
Kali
looking
gak
shot
masuk.
here from B. B's got 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could.
Kadang komputernya harus di-upgrade silver apa tuh gold bahkan hook.
Back to Antetokounmpo and the dunk by Giannis.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. Almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Here's B. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that's 11 points for B.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Lu jaga siapa, Bambang?
Outside,
Gak usah minta chance tiba-tiba chance kayak gitu.
Outside Holiday.
Sopan lu.
By Middleton, wide open. No good with the triple.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Jangan telat napa, woi. Telat mulu ngasih passing.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Giannis. Holiday looking for an opening.
Ya,
keeping it alive.
mantap yang ribuannya.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to
And one!
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tangannya
Looking at current
ketakilan
NBA
bet.
players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them
Yeah.
role players because they
Apaan?
bring so much
Cepetan.
more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail.
Wih, nice.
A deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays.
Yeah.
So there's so
PHP,
many guys
di
like
PHP,
that in the
parah.
league that make a difference
Di PHP sama
in
Ring.
determining whether your team can win or lose.
Oi.
I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did.
Itu
And Middleton just does a
finishingnya aneh
little bit
banget.
of everything out there. A perfect team player.
Walker the pass to B.
Mampus lu.
On the wing, Brown. T covering.
Ya elah, Brown.
Baseline try. Another shot. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Nggak ada chemistry-nya nih, nggak ada.
Middleton against Walker. Kemba Walker comes up with the loose ball. Boston leading by 7. Shoots the 3.
Aduh. Nggak beres.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Ya elah.
Outguarded by
Mental
B.
breakdown.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your
No.
teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys
Cepetan
who take it
mulu
upon
apa sih?
themselves to step up, take the
Masa abad?
initiative, and make something happen.
The feed to T. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Kemba, yang bener lah.
Outside Walker
Ya, yang bener aja. Aduh.
to the middle. Here's B, and a lot of contact on that one. So
Serius
he'll
gitu,
shoot
Paul?
2 here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Wah.
Well, I tell you what, they must have had a good shot.
Wah.
They've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Bisa-bisanya nggak masuk
Offensively,
gitu.
they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Fournier is checked in for the Celtics. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Back to Portis. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
just impressive with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight
Sabar,
baskets
Walker.
resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's B.
Passingnya nggak usah lama, bisa nggak sih?
A three-pointer.
Muter-muter mulu.
The Bucks trail.
Aduh,
And
ballnya.
that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Yeah, and T keeps defenders off balance.
Half time.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, tune swap here for Milwaukee. And so it's Milwaukee now. It's a 13-point game.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
On the court for the Bucks.
Lu lawannya kecil.
Portis is out there with PJ Tucker. And it's Ryzen with the 3 spot.
Bentar. Penyakitan.
Passes it to T. To halt the run. Rebound Boston. Here's B. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15. Bucks trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Portis.
Kalau bukan gue kan.
He's good on the 3 ball. Portis has got 9 points.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Here's the pass to B. The 3 nailed from 3-point land.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Teague, the pass to Portis. And that
Wah,
one clearly a foul.
coba lagi ya kalau
Two
nongol.
shots coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba was one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Outside Tatum. Looking for Fournier. Gets it there. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Teague, the pass to Forbes.
Yeah.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. B. T covering.
Oh, pada bisa flashy passer ya? Iya ya. Oke, coba deh. Biar hangat.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Wah, baunya banget, Wan.
Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And
Sehat,
that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's T. He's got 11. And the layup's good off the glass. Teague's got 13.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
B. Teague covering.
Kob, ngapain Kob? Ikut-ikutan mundur. Bener-bener juga.
And Fournier has been an absolutely lights out long distance shooter every season he's been in the league.
Oh.
Teague the pass to
Bisa gerak tadi.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Fournier. Forbes can't get it to go.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Kok muncul pop up gitu?
That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Ganggu pop upnya.
Cobb's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the
Aduh,
defense
diblok sama teman sendiri. Capek hari-hari.
Caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's B. Uses the glass to finish the layup. B's got 23.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Change.
Teague. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Tatum. Oh,
he could not get that one to go.
Tidak santai.
And he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Bobby Portis. The Celtics have made their free throws at a pretty good clip.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Antetokounmpo's
jadi siapa jaganya gua?
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the
Kok jadi Giannis?
because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better. And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. The deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And what?
The refs are going to rule that contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Tatum.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Milwaukee.
Tatumnya ngebloknya.
Middleton's checked in.
Bukan blok musuh, bukan nge-screen musuh.
And they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to shoot out this team. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots.
Iso. Mau masih ada stamina. Anda itu kosong, woi. Parah.
Here's B. Played in the last touch of the glass. Cobb's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, Cobb always eager to attack the rim.
Ayo,
His
dong,
confidence
jangan.
level,
Nice.
big part of his game.
Oke, dang ini jelas.
Here's Boston. Here's B. And he makes good on the layup.
And with their hot shooting here in the second
Cepat apa?
half, their field goal percentage
Atau gara-gara di belakang kejar.
now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front.
Still.
The way they've been efficient
Kenapa saya?
offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Antetokounmpo inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason.
Ya elah 3 detik doang di bench. Pick dong.
Here's Pritchard.
And as we head to the final buzzer here,
Turnover coba. Oh enggak deh.
big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse.
Tolong 3 second.
More or less, whatever
Woi.
they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And asserting themselves up front here, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two. They've got to feel good about getting the upper hand tonight against Milwaukee.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had.
Yeah.
What a night tonight it was for Kemba Walker.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
They've got Ojale, also Evan Fournier out there, and it's B in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. It's deflected.
Malah kena blok ampas. Blok balik. Nggak kena.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game.
Tolong orangnya jangan ngeblok gua.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ojale passes to B. It's rebounded by Portis.
Nggak paham. Makin sini makin nggak jelas.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing to the inside. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Lets it go from deep. No good there. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Tiba-tiba ada di ini aja. Ya nge-crash. Wah. Asyik. Malah nge-crash dong. Naik. Bisa-bisanya malah nge-crash loh. My career.
Hey. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I legs? Singing I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack.
Playoff. Tapos kita lagi nih anjay.
How can I legs? Singing I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on. Stay in the east, but I move through the west. King on the talk of that with your chest. I've been around in the cloud and the glare. I made a sound that was mine for the get. How long I'm in as long as I get. I'm from the side with the time to rest. Move through the side.
I want to shout out my boy Forensic Files, AI Player, Rome Pill, my boy Uzi. And if y'all aren't ready, make sure y'all.
Nggak ngulang lagi kan matchnya.
Look, and let's go.
Hey Kevin,
Terrific. David, thanks.
Capek. Ulang loh. Udah menang selesai.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot.
Capek. Ambil santai deh, gak usah di skip dulu bentar.
He's checked in for Marcus Smart. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. B the pass to Brown. Now Tatum.
Anjir dijaga sama Giannis.
And the pass to B. It's good from long range.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Wes, yuk. Tadi 3-1 kan? Bisa.
DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Down his high post. 9 feet out, and the shot is long.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
B.
Malah kepencet.
That one misses, and Milwaukee will come the other way.
Mampus lu.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston.
Mau dong.
It's a 10-point
Ya,
game.
lupa kalau pendek nggak bisa.
DiVincenzo.
Malah minta layup. Mantap.
Down the breakaway slam.
Mantap.
If you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Bacot.
Yeah, going defense to offense.
Ya elah.
Every team now calibrated to do that. That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
Pada
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
malesin, padahal dia udah selesai loh.
Now T. 11 points last game. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, Jeff Teague is one of the tougher players in the league despite his size, and he did a good job finishing through the contact.
B the pass to
Ngopik aja
Pritchard.
gak bisa. Bener.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to B.
And one.
Call the foul, so he's got the and one
That's
chance
it.
here to make it a 3-point
That's it.
play.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his pass.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Jabari Parker's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And Milwaukee also making a switch. PJ Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Portis kicks to Forbes.
Aduh, di kejauhan deh. Aduh.
That one drops for him.
The defense looks soft
Okay,
early
okay,
on.
okay.
They've got to sum it up a little
Okay.
more sense of urgency.
Here's Pritchard. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. So it's the Bucks now. They lead by 11. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent
Chance
makes
Bambang
that many
dong.
mistakes. I thought
Chance
that was
dong,
the story
atuh.
of the game.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against New York.
Oi. Udah bagus passingnya gitu.
No one around.
Nggak dimajuin, bodoh.
Here's Thompson. Up and in on the layup.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Thompson with the rebound.
Masa ribon, Nel.
Celtics trail by 9. Inside. Here we go. All alone. The shot's good from B. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. T kicks to Connaughton. Pass to Forbes. There's the three. Trains it from
Teman
beyond
sendiri
the
aja
arc.
malah ikut ngepick.
Forbes has
Nggak
got his
jelas.
second bucket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Yang bener lu. Ya
Passes
Allah.
it to B.
Capek dapetinnya gini mulu ah.
Left to the wing. Here's Pritchard. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Ngepicknya kayak ngasih jalan gitu apa.
Working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's Teague. Guarded close. The rebound by the Celtics. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can
Yo,
maintain its
aneh.
composure.
Aneh finishingnya aneh.
Take shots and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
There's the pass to Connaughton. Back to Teague. Pass to Portis. Fades back. Count the basket. And the Bucks lead by 7.
He's a real threat from those in-between spots. Portis
poin
is
dapat lah harusnya
you
ini.
gotta be up on.
Pritchard passes to B. Off the glass. B's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say. All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off. Keeping things in disarray for that offense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Bobby Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Parker passes to B, and that one is good. 12 points for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Middleton on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. And Middleton kicks to Teague. Three-pointers off the mark.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier. Just at the right time, opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Astaga.
And the dunk by Parker.
And reading shot trajectories is a skill that Parker has worked on over the years.
Bucks leading by 3. Outside Portis. Back to Forbes. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Thompson passes to B. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Look, I like how aware Thompson is. He knows when to pass the ball to a teammate in a good position, coming off that screen and roll.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated.
It started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Free throw good, Teague.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
Celtics trail by 8. Down low, B uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the paint, here's Forbes. Excellent D that time from B.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
Akhirnya dapat assist 1.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Here's Teague. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7. The Celtics shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Passes it to B. And he makes it the layup. B's got 18 points.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here is Forbes. Looks good.
Asal jangan pabrik dot.
Bucket number 4
jadi.
from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A
Ayo,
real
gantian.
nice lift for their offense. And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Kalah masalahnya.
There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. And it's Giannis missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
A good look. Here's Thompson.
Salah.
And it's Thompson with
Salah.
the jam.
Yeah, big time height advantage there. I mean, he does not mess around. Good recognition to take it right at it.
Outside Teague. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Parker. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release.
Aduh, anjing.
To the middle.
Kepencet itu
Here's
mah.
Thompson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Bener-bener
Thompson's got the
kepencet tadi.
game tied up here for Boston. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great
Time.
interview. Don't go away, folks. He'll be.
Mas, oke, sangat drop. Enggak lah.
Second half.
Option setting. Ya, lama lagi. Wih. Hari-hari lama. Gitu ya, woi. Ini last deh.
Of basketball upon us, we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close. Boston making some changes. Evan Fournier is checked in for Jaylen Brown. Cobb comes in for Smart.
Yeah.
He's subbed in for Milwaukee. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. PJ Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Apa sih tembakannya malah kehalangin my player anjir.
And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. They got Jason Tatum. Be out there with Kyle.
Mana bisa lihat lah.
It's Evan Fournier. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. The Celtics have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Greg, last season was kind of a rough one, very turbulent for the NBA. The China
bukan double ngeri,
controversy,
nama
the
dulunya kayak
passing
gitu.
of David Stern, Kobe Bryant, and finally the COVID pandemic. Other than that, it was kind of uneventful.
Yeah, I mean, an
Green.
incredibly tough year.
Wow.
You know, you just go back to March, and who would have ever thought we would go through what we went through? And you talked about all the other issues, David Stern and Kobe both passing.
Tolong.
I'm just hoping
Oh.
we get a return.
Oh, kena blok sama gua.
Because that sounds
Mantap banget.
pretty good right about now.
It sure does.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Teague, the pass
Apa
to
susah lewat
Tucker.
kan?
Middleton outside. Shot to stop the run. Knocks down the 3 ball. Middleton's got 10 points in just the second half.
And now he's starting to do good work beyond the arc. I mean, he had a try first half, but now they're falling.
B, Teague covering.
Lo ngapain?
Tatum on the wing.
Lo ngapain deh itu tadi minta bola belakang musuh bat.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Holman here now for an injury report. We've got a chance to check up on Brook Lopez's status. David?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Bucks head athletic trainer. I was told it's just a bruise.
Green, boy.
Luckily, there doesn't seem to be severe damage. You don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride. So they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury.
Oh, dapat
Kevin?
shoot.
Okay,
Kayaknya
Dave, thanks.
kalau
Sounds
shoot
like
dulu
he
dah.
won't be out for too long. And it's Middleton penetrating, and no good that time.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can.
Oh!
He's just showing off right now. When
Nggak santai lihat Hendricks.
He's crafty with how he throws it down.
Outside Teague.
Itu ilegal loh. Itu ilegal loh harusnya loh.
The finish
Keras
was
banget.
nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach
Apa
is
sih?
definitely
Bodoh.
pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Nggak jelas picknya tapi masih bisa dipakai gitu.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Capek lihat. Itu
Middleton against Fournier, and it's Middleton penetrating.
Balik bentar deh Simon.
Doesn't go that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. They double in with Middleton.
Ya, harusnya ke Tatum. Kok malah jauh gitu minta passingnya.
Bad way to lose a possession.
Jabari Parker's checked in for the Celtics.
Noper kan sekali. Takeovernya hilang.
Lopez comes in for PJ Tucker, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Lopez udah injury gitu masih main.
You in front and keep you in front.
The size of Lopez, I mean, that's difficult to contain, and he's effective at using it to draw fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game. Both good from the line that time. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Teague on the double team.
Untung kena.
Now here's Tatum. 11 points in the game.
Tatum kosong.
Shoots over Portis.
Asik.
Again, the Celtics good for two.
Let's go.
Has a great feel for where defenders
Untuk
are
playmaking juga.
on the court. Tatum navigates himself nicely.
Now here's Teague. Tight defense.
Lebih.
Lopez left side.
Ini nggak masuk nih.
Back to Teague. Pocket six. The hand on
Mampus
it,
lu.
and he's able to get it back.
Kaki lambat udah jadi orang.
And again, the Bucks miss.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
B the pass to Tatum.
Aduh, Tatum nggak masuk.
And again, Boston with the triple.
For the
udah
most
bagus
part,
kasih
he's
pas
sitting
gitu.
back tonight, letting his teammates carry the load. Nothing wrong with that.
And here is Teague. No good. And so it's Boston with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the
one.
definition.
A whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
3-1 kan terakhir.
On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the two-guard spot.
Itu mungkin badan, itu mungkin badan.
The game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
And there's the pass to Middleton.
Wasitnya nggak lihat.
Tipped away. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break.
And one.
Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love
Suara makin lang
he
aja dia.
shows off his athletic ability.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point per game scorer. That question was answered in only his fourth season.
Oh yeah, it didn't take long for him to answer that question. And he did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting.
Tatum.
And the scary part
Udah ke siapa Tatum?
feels like he's just getting started.
Milwaukee making a switch here. DiVincenzo's
Alah.
no problems knocking that one down. And that's now
Big
33
no.
points for B.
Well-rounded effort, and they
Then a
show
big
no
mistake.
signs of
They
letting
leave me
up.
wide open
And
like
it
that.
hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive
Waduh,
end.
salah up.
It really helps their team so much with
Dasar
Middleton's
Greek sih.
passing
Nggak
with
ngotak.
effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Aku 4 second bodoh.
Has to be. This one for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
40 sabi kali ya.
Assist number 5 here tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there
40
makes that
deh,
an
sabi
easy shot.
kayaknya, sabi.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Iya.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball
Baruan,
to
oi.
the wide open man. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident looking performance for Boston.
Starting
Malah.
five must have been
Iya,
having
gimana
so
nih?
much help from the reserve.
Asik. Udah lagi 40.
The subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
High karir ya.
And during the long
High
NBA
karir.
season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first
Ain't no way
matchup
dude you're
of this
gonna
4-game season series.
upping
And
me
one
like
of the
that.
key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was
And
the
one
incredible performance of the
assist pas leading to fall.
Dictating the pace.
Anjay.
Up tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
So both teams changing it up here.
Memang mantep.
That's good from Williams.
And the energy of Williams, it's
Padahal overallnya
infectious.
masih 75
Amazing
loh.
at using it to block shots, rebound, score,
Overall 99
whatever.
triple double terus kakak.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's the
Dapat
kind of
lagi
lead
reboundnya.
you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all
Wih, belakang.
Out to the right wing.
Salah. Harusnya kasih William.
Nice ball movement by Boston.
Anjay 40.
He's got
High
40.
karir.
saw the opportunity to put this away.
Bisa lah 43 lah.
Did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that's it.
To the inside.
Malah di volley.
Picks up 2
And one
points,
lagi.
so one free throw coming up.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Petiga ya, petiga atau 42 deh. 42 kayaknya
Here are
dah.
the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
Pepek.
And they're moving.
Nggak jadi 43 atau 42-nya.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Yalah, nanggung woi. High carrier nih. Ini gak ada yang mau
Here's
ngepikin gitu.
Pritchard to the paint.
Capek. Malah asis yang ada.
Outside Fournier. Pass to B. Tries it from 19.
Aduh.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Nih kalau rest lagi parah emang.
Put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and
Email
David
nya
Aldridge,
300
this is
lihat.
Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great
Endorsement
evening.
baru. Yuk. 1600. Nggak usah deh. Kasih assist, pick and roll, up and under, hop step, spin euro, yang 3 PM. 3 PM itu apa? Kasih assist aja kali ya. Ini aja udah nggak apa, paling gampang. Bench belum ada ya. Sip.
Hey. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. Talking out legs. Yeah. Singing out move.
GG.
Made my own buzz. Still I don't lack. Racks on racks. Racks on
Thank
racks
you
on racks.
yang udah nonton,
Talking out legs.
yang udah mampir.
Singing out move.
See you next time.
Made my own buzz. Still I don't lack.
Peace out.
I need racks on racks on. Stay in the east, but I move through the west. King of the talk, got it with your chest. I've been
Driving around in the cloud of neglect. I made a sound that was mine for the get. How long I'm in as long as I get. I'm from the side with a time never rest. Move through the side like it's mine to protect it. Do it for the side, I'm a Ryzen directed. Yeah.